ingredients that we will be using today. I like to use my own favorite cheese when I make my cheesy sauce. Okay, so we're gonna use mozzarella cheese. These are all shredded, Mexican cheddar jack, sharp cheddar, Asiago cheese, all right, Bowtie Pasta, half and half milk, cream cheese, butter sticks, and we are also going to use just a tad bit. I added just a tad bit of this Epis that I made. In this Epis, the ingredients are celery, parsley, Asiago cheese, garlic, and a little bit of lime juice. All right, so it's really delicious, and I did add all of my dry seasoning to it, so I like the taste of it already. So these are all the ingredients that we will be using. First thing we're going to do is we are going to add just a little bit of oil into our water that we will be boiling for our pasta. The reason why I do it like that is so that the pasta won't stick at the bottom. All right, so just 1 teaspoon of oil, not too much, that way your pasta won't stick. All right, so first things first, for the cheesy sauce we are going to cut our butter in half, a little bit over a half. All right, and we're gonna put that in there, and we are going to let it melt. In the meantime, you want to make sure you're pouring your half and half milk. I had some left here. I like when my pasta is creamy, so we're gonna make it super creamy today. 3 cups, all right, of half and half milk. Okay, so I'm gonna cook it on high, okay, because I want all of this to melt. Not only that, so we are also going to add cream cheese to it. All right, so once this starts to melt, I am going to add my half and half, and then I am going to add my cream cheese. I love adding cream cheese because cream cheese just adds a different, creamier texture to your cheesy sauce. So I like using a little bit more than half, all right, more than half, just so it could be super creamy. All right, this is good. I am also going to cut my Asiago cheese. I'm gonna use this much. All right. So our butter is melting. Let me go ahead and grab a spoon here. All right, so our butter is melting, which is amazing. As it starts to melt, I am going to add my 3 cups of half and half milk. Let's check on the butter. All completely melted. All right, now I'm going to add my cream cheese, and I'm also going to add my Asiago. Oh, there goes the butter. So you just want to let it melt, and it will melt. All right, so continue to stir it, okay? And you can break the cream cheese apart if you'd like. Stir it until everything has melted. All right. We don't want it to be this consistency. You see how it's all liquidy? We want it to be cheesy and creamy and thicker. Okay, you guys, so it's starting to boil, all right, as you can see, and the cheese is starting to melt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the temperature down. All right, I'm gonna bring it at a half, because now we're not gonna need a strong heat in order for the shredded cheese to melt. All right, so as you can see, it is starting to get thicker. You just want to make sure that everything has melted. I am going to add my pasta. All right, and I'm gonna let it cook for a few minutes. All right, so let's look at this. This has been cooking for approximately 12 minutes. Everything is pretty much melted. We still have some small chunks, but they will eventually melt. As you can see, I have it right here. The temperature is probably at a number 2. It's at low. All right, so now what we're gonna do is I'm going to add some of my Epis seasoning. Okay, so right here I have 1 tablespoon, so we're gonna add 1 tablespoon. Okay, and we are now going to mix it until you see it all throughout. Alright, now we are also going to add some of our dry seasoning. What I like to do is I like to taste it to see if it needs anything, what it needs and everything. So I'm gonna taste it. Tastes good, but we need some dry seasoning. Okay, I am going to add some pepper. After adding this, you want to taste it again. Look how creamy and cheesy this thing is. So delicious. Alright, I'm gonna taste it one more time. Really good. Really good. Okay. I'm going to add just a little bit more of this. It's really good, but it's almost there. Almost there. And now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of this delicious Epis. Alright, let's give it another try. It is good. Now I am going to add our cheese. Okay, just gonna take a handful, about 2 mozzarella. Notice how it's on low because the cheese will melt pretty quick with this heat. I'm gonna do the same with this. This is good. And then our last one is that sharp cheddar. Super cheesy, y'all. Super cheesy. Alright, now mix it all in. Mix it all in. Yes. Beautiful. Look at that. I just want you to see how cheesy. I want you to see how cheesy. Okay, you guys, the pasta have been cooking for over 15 minutes on sweet heat. It's about ready. Again, look at this cheese, y'all. Look at this, super creamy. Just how I like it. All right, so let's drain this. Okay, I'm ready to dip it in, y'all. This. Now you just want to make sure you're mixing it in. I want you to notice how creamy this is. Okay, you guys, these are some chicken tenders. I cleaned them with some lime because they're super thin. Okay, not gonna show they're a boil or anything. Cleaned it with lime and washed it and stuff. All right, so I made this really good vinaigrette oil, some lime juice, some thyme, some complete seasoning, some black pepper, and I think I added a little bit of sea salt, but this is really good. Really good and simple. We're gonna eat it with our pasta. Okay, you guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cook it in the back. Very simple and quick. Make sure you guys turn them over as they start to cook. You see the thyme on top of the chicken breast? So delicious. Okay, they're about done. They're so delicious. This vinaigrette I made to season it with was just everything. So it really added really good flavor to it. Alright. Okay, y'all, I'm excited about this one. I'm excited. So I was gonna add more cheese on top, but this joint is so cheesy that you don't need nothing at all. So I'm gonna fix a plate and then I'm gonna show you guys the end result. Okay, you guys, I wanted to show you the different ways that I garnish the plate. All right, so right here we have rosemary to the side that I wanted to add for a greenery color. Grated some lemon on top, added some pepper, some black pepper on top as well for decor, rosemary right here, and then right here I added sweet peppers, and then I have the chicken that I made right there. So delicious. I made another one with steak. The steak is well done. That's how we like it here. Added some of that grated lemon on top. Love how well done this is. And these are orange sweet peppers and a tomato cut in half with rosemary on top.
Look, my girl pretty, making my wife soon. Don't be stuck with me. I like my girls pretty. Oh, look, my girl pretty. I'ma make my wife soon. You don't be stuck with me. I like my girls pretty. Oh, look, my girl pretty. I'ma make my wife soon. You don't be stuck with me.